17.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. A pumped up home crowd is our backdrop for this halftime analysis. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. They simply could not be contained, and their effort propelled them to widen the scoring margin to blowout proportions. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. In quarter number 2, their well-earned cushion began to dissipate, but they still scored enough to go into the half up by double digits. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny, has come in the paint. See, it's just as good. It's hard-nosed basketball when you play in the post. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't know nothing about that, Kenny, little man.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage. Rebounding is largely a hustle stack. Right now, they're getting out-rebounded. They need to commit to changing that. Those extra opportunities.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Paul out there with Jay, and it's Navarro in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 14-point game. Screen by Jefferson. Smith kicks to Jefferson. Rejected by Jordan.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Kicks it out to James. Screen by Jefferson. In the corner, Irving with it. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul. Clippers leading by 16. Navarro, the pass to Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's now 37 points for Jay.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Passes it to Navarro. Jordan kicks to Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Navarro, covered by Smith. Griffin passes to Jordan. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Smith dishes to LeBron. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Navarro. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, for some guys, they simply lack a certain field part for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
Clippers leading by 13. To the paint, here's Paul. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Knocks it loose. LeBron outside. 3-pointer. The second chance effort. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Navarro. It's good from long range. Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
James with it. He's got 12. LeBron is doubled. Shakes him. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Griffin a screen on Smith. Navarro, the pass to Jordan. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Al Jefferson. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Watch out now that he's got his first 3 of the half. There might be more in store.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career. Ultimately, that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Thompson. The drive by Smith. But they'll get another chance. James, and he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 14 points for the game. Clippers leading by 10. Crawford right side. Unloads. Jordan kicks to Crawford. Jordan the pass to Navarro. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. And that's now 29 points for Kyrie Irving.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
And stolen by James. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Jefferson, and it's Williams in for Smith. Clippers leading by 3.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bears that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Pass to Navarro. Back to Griffin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now James, 14 points for him. Outside Irving, fires for three. Another three for Cleveland.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Navarro, the pass to Griffin. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's Crawford with the three. Shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz, and that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Here's LeBron, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg, and I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
And stolen by Irving. And here we go, Shumpert running it up the court. Couldn't score after going the length of the floor. LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Williams with the steal. Outside Irving. And Griffin sends it back. Garnett wide open. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 34 points for Clutch. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Clippers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Crawford right side. Again, Los Angeles. 1:31 left to play in the third. Now here's Williams. He's got 10. The drive by James. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
Outside Irving. And they double him up with LeBron. Inside, here's Garnett. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Paul's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Miller's checked in for Kyrie Irving. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's Navarro. For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
The three. But they get it back. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Navarro. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Taking advantage of every single one of those free throw opportunities. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Here's Shumpert. From deep three-point range,